Mexico made it to the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia as comfortable winners in the CONCACAF qualifiers and will be hoping to make a serious impact. Mexico will be featuring in their 7th consecutive FIFA World Cup and will be one of the 6 nations to have qualified for every edition since 1994. Yet, somehow El Tri have failed to make it past the round of 16 even once in all those occasions and will be hoping to get past that barrier this time out. Currently occupying the 14th spot in the FIFA World Rankings, Mexico had a solid qualifying campaign, comfortably topping the table, while also impressing in the FIFA Confederations Cup in Russia last year. Till date, El Tri's best outcome in the showpiece event remains the quarterfinal appearances that came back in 1970 and in 1986. Manager Juan Carlos Osorio will be hoping to achieve at least as much if not more in Russia over the summer. Groups and fixtures: Mexico have been drawn in a relatively difficult Group F, comprising of reigning champions Germany along with Asian heavyweights South Korea and surprise package Sweden. They will kick things off with a fixture against the Germans on the 17th of this month before taking on South Korea on the 23rd, and they will wrap up the group stages with a game against Sweden 4 days later. The squad: Osorio named a 28-man provisional squad ahead of the tournament, which will be trimmed down to 23 as per FIFA guidelines. Here's how the squad looks at the moment. Mexico's provisional World Cup squad. Mexico: how far can? Defenders: Carlos Salcedo, Eintracht Frankfurt; Nestor Araujo, Santos Laguna; Diego Reyes, Porto; Hector Moreno, Real Sociedad; Hugo Ayala, Tigres; Oswaldo Alanis, Guadalajara; Edson Alvarez, America; Jesus Gallardo, Pumas; Miguel Ayun, Sevilla. Midfielders: Jesus Molina, Monterrey; Rafael Marquez, Atlas; Hector Herrera, Porto; Jonathan Dos Santos, LA Galaxy; Andres Guardado, Real Betis; Eric Gutierrez, Pachuca; Marco Fabian, Eintracht Frankfurt; Giovanni Dos Santos, LA Galaxy. Forwards: Javier Hernandez, West Ham; Raul Jimenez, Benfica; Oribe Peralta, America; Jesus Manuel Corona, Porto; Carlos Vela, Los Angeles FC; Javier Aquino, Tigres; Irving Lozano, PSV Eindhoven; Jurgen Damm, Tigres. There were no major surprises in the squad that the manager had named, with all the regulars of the team like goalkeeper Guillermo Ochoa, defensive mainstays Hector Moreno, Diego Reyes and forward Javier Hernandez, to name a few, making the cut. The team will be captained by veteran midfielder Andres Guardado. Talented 22-year-old midfielder Omar Gavia was expected to make the cut, but owing to his lack of game time at the club, missed out of the squad. Defender Nestor Araujo has been included in the 28-man provisional squad but will not be making the flight to Russia as he continues his recovery from a serious knee injury. Allies will be an exciting forward Irving Lozano. Photo by Hector Vivas, Getty Images. At 39 years of age, seasoned campaigner Rafa Marquez also made it to the preliminary squad and is set to feature in his 5th World Cup this summer. A balanced squad with a good blend of youth and experience, Mexico have the tools to make it past the round of 16 for the first time since 1986. Biggest drawing card for El Tri in Russia will be forward Irving Lozano. In just his first season in Europe, the young striker established himself as an important player for PSV, helping them to the Dutch Eredivisie title. Making his FIFA World Cup debut, the 22-year-old will have a crucial role to play for Osario's side, and a lot will depend on how he fares, along with the nation's highest-ever goal-scorer Chicharito and experienced forward Carlos Vela. The manager Juan Carlos Osorio: can Juan Carlos Osorio end Mexico's round of 16 hoodoo? Photo credit should read Ronaldo Schemidt, AFP. Getty Images. Appointed as the manager of the Mexico national team in October 2015, the 56-year-old Juan Carlos Osorio has had an eventful spell with El Tri. The Colombian led the team to the quarter-finals of the Copa America Centenario back in 2016, overseeing a 22-game unbeaten streak, which came to an end with a 7-0 defeat to Chile. Osorio then managed to guide the team to a fourth-place finish in the 2017 Copa America Centenario in Russia, while his brigade impressed heavily in the CONCACAF qualifiers as well. Till date, the manager has been at the helm for 46 games, winning 30 of those while losing just 7, leading to a highly impressive win percentage of 65.22. A meticulous person, known for his attention to detail, Osorio drills into his team the tiniest of information, equipping them to go out and execute his plans to the dot. His teams can transition from defense to attack in a quick manner but are known for keeping their defensive shape, which makes them a hard team to break down, as was witnessed in the qualifiers, where they just conceded 7 goals. Mexico's star man, photo by Lawrence Griffiths, Getty Images. Osorio is likely to set his team out in his preferred 4-3-3 setup once again in the blockbuster tournament. Ochoa has been a regular in goal for El Tri in recent years and is expected to be the #1 in Russia. He will be protected by a back four comprising of Jesus Gallardo at left back, while keyman Miguel Layún will slot in at right back, with Hector Moreno and Hugo Ayala the most likely to form a centre-back partnership. FC Porto defender Diego Reyes has shown in the defensive midfield position and is likely to take up the deepest slot of the midfield three for Mexico and Russia. He will most likely be flanked on either side by captain and season pro Andres Guardado and Hector Herrera. PSV sensation Lozano will occupy the left flank for the El Tri and will hope to make a telling impact, while Carlos Vela is expected to slot in on the opposite wing. Mexico's leading goal scorer Javier Chicharito Hernandez will spearhead the attack for Osorio's side, with Raúl Jiménez providing the bench strength. Probable starting 11, 4-3-3, Ochoa, Layún, Moreno, Ayala, Gallardo, Herrera, Reyes, Guardado, Vela, Chicharito, Lozano. THT verdict: with Germany almost assuredly taking up the top spot in the Group F, Mexico will be left battling Sweden and South Korea for the second spot. And while the two teams could prove to be tricky opponents, El Tri do have enough quality to come out on top and qualify to the next round. However, the prospect of facing Brazil in the knockout stage means their hopes of making it past the round of 16 stage seem bleak, and it will take a monumental effort from Osorio's side to make it to the quarter-finals.